Hello, Sandra here, and I am doing a review of gc2b as a company and also a binder that I got from there. So as a company, if I had to rate them 1 out of 10, 10 being fantabulous, they're a 10 out of 10, no doubt about it. You know, they have great customer service, great policies, great shipping, you name it, they've got it. So as far as the shipping is concerned, it's super fast. I got my binder within 4 or 5 days, somewhere in there. And it's also very discreet. It's just a white envelope and it says it's from a person. So there's no mention of any sort of company at all. So if you're to glance at it, it might just seem like person-to-person interaction, not that you've bought something online, which is great if you're trying to make sure that people don't know that you've bought one. So also inside of the envelope, they have a very detailed packing slip, which is great in case you've forgotten your size or how much you paid. It's all on there because I forgot what size I got in the first place. But anyway, they also have a card that goes in there. And it has all this information on the back right in there. Talks about things like how to clean it, how to know if it fits right, and things like, well, if you have comments or questions, you're free to hit them up, that sort of thing. So as far as their exchange policy is concerned, I know how it works because I had to have my first binder exchanged. What happened is I'm in between sizes and I automatically just thought that I needed a bigger size. Since I've lost a lot of weight, it hasn't really sunken in yet that I need smaller sizes. So anyway, really fast. Again, sent it back 3 days to process my request. They sent me the email with the code that will, pay for the binder, and all you have to do is pay shipping. It's only about $3 to get it sent back to me, about $2 to send it there. And within 3 days after I bought it, new binder arrived. It was super easy. They were very nice about it. There was no issue whatsoever. So as a company, 2 thumbs up. Absolutely love them in that respect. So now I just wanted to talk about my binder and just some binder basics. So here we go. So the measurement system on gc2b can be a little confusing. I know it took me 10 times or more to read it over to really understand what they were trying to say. And what threw me off is the whole shoulder measurement thing, because it really doesn't add into your size at all. I think it's more just to gauge how broad your shoulders are. Like, I have very broad shoulders, but compared to my chest, it doesn't really matter. They're similar. And I know some people have broader shoulders than they do around the chest area. So the main thing is to focus on the chest measurement. Start out with a tape measure, which is something I luckily have for my time in costuming. The only good thing that ever came out of that class. But anyway, you start out by grabbing one end. Either end works, just it's easier to start with one. Although I've done it with 60 before and just, subtract it. It works either way. And you pull it up over your back and at the top of your armpits, and try to keep them kind of down to keep it in place because it will slide around. And then once you have that, all you do is you gently put it across your chest at the top of the breast area. Don't flex, breathe easy, stand up, just relax. And you can look in a mirror if you want to see what your measurement is. Just don't look down at it. Just kind of either look ahead at a mirror, or what I do is I just feel it out. I don't pull too tight, just relax about it. And then once you've got it to where it feels kind of snug but still comfortable, I mark it with where my finger is so that I can just pull away and have it right here. And the big thing is do this without a shirt, because whenever I wear a shirt, it actually changes my measurement from anywhere from 1 inch to 2 inches more. Like, I have a very thick shirt on right now. So just do it without a shirt and that'll be your main measurement. It worked for me. So this is how I got my measurement, which is exactly how my binder fit. So now I would like to talk a little bit more about the actual binder. So here we go. And just some quick binder basics that I wanted to cover. The first thing is washing. gc2b says to hand wash it, which is a really great idea, because if you put it in the washing machine, there's a chance that it'll shrink, or it'll get pulled out, or the stitching can go wrong, it can get stained. There's a million things that can happen in a washing machine. So just stick to hand washing it is what they suggest and what I suggest. Also, when it comes to storing the binder, when they sent it to me, it was folded up. And it took quite a while for me to shake out the wrinkles that were in the binder from that shipping. And you could just see through the shirt these wrinkles, and then it was twisted up, and it just looked like I was wearing a bra again. It didn't just blend in. So I just hang it on a hanger and, you know, stick it in the closet and just let it hang straight to avoid any twisting or any wrinkles or, you know, anything along those lines. Now, as for my binder specifically, I have a half binder. It is a 3X, and it is massive. I don't know if I can actually get all of it on the screen or not, but it's, you know, big for people with big chests. And it comes in different colors. I know a lot of people don't like white because it looks too much like a bra, but I just got it in case I wanted to wear a white shirt and I wanted it to blend in. So, you know, it's breathable material. It's great. You know, it's fairly comfortable, but I do have a few issues with it, and there's one I'm going to mention right now, and that has to do with the fact that the stitching is already coming out. I have right here, don't know if you can see it in the light or not, but all of those strings, all of those different things are just coming right out, and kind of goes all the way around the band, and I have no idea how that happens. You know, this happens after my second use, and, you know, it's recommended 8 hours maximum to wear a binder, and I wore this a lot shorter than that. I didn't pull it on anything. I didn't put it in the washing machine. I mean, I did not do anything to this binder except wear it for a short amount of time, and somehow the stitching just decided to unravel on me. So that was not good. I really don't know what I can really do about it, so I'm just gonna have to leave it that way. But that is definitely something to think about. It's the fact that it did fray for some unknown reason. But there are other issues that I've had with it, and I'm going to mention those in my next few videos when it's time for the binder reveal. So here we go. So I don't have a great angle here, but I wanted to show you guys the before. Just the way that I live every day as my female self, you know, what I've got going on right now. So right in here, I'm a D. So if I turn to the side, you can see a lot better what I'm dealing with. And if I had a tighter shirt, you could definitely tell this shirt's actually pretty big on me. But it's hard because they give me away in a t-shirt. You know, you can see from a mile away that I have these giant coconuts on my chest. So normally what I have to do is put on an overshirt or a hoodie or a coat to try to hide the massiveness that is going on right here. So the reason I wanted a binder is so that I could wear a t-shirt with confidence and feel more like my male self. Just feel comfortable in my own body, knowing that I had a flat chest. And if I pass as a male, hey, that's great too. But it's really just about the way that I feel. And I would like from time to time to just have, you know, a great flat chest. And I really wanted a binder that would be able to give that to me. So that's why I went with gc2b. And now it is time for the big reveal. Okay, so it's time for the big reveal of the way the binder works for me. So it's definitely flatter, but I know the lighting's not that great and the shirt's kind of distracting with the stripes, but you can still see right in there, you can see that there's something there. And when I turn, I definitely have still bustage. I mean, you could argue that they're more like pecs or more like man boobs, but you know, I'm not masculine enough to really pull that off. I still have very pink lips and long eyelashes, and I have this voice. So if you look at me from far away, it's still going to look like I'm a B instead of being a D. So it definitely helps. But the whole point of me getting this binder was so that I could wear t-shirts and feel confident in that I had a flat chest, to feel more like a male when I'm presenting as a male. But I still have to wear overshirts and hoodies in order to really hide everything still, which was not what I wanted. So, you know, I know I got the right size because it is tight when I get it over my head, because I can't step into it, guys. I'm a box. Like, I don't have the ability to do that. So I know that it's tight here, it's tight in the back. It's just that the way that I'm built, my breasts go down to here, and they need support. Like, I need special bras just to support them. So down in here is not where the main binding's happening. This is kind of the loose area, and so because I'm down here, it bunches everything up, and I have zero support. So when I do this, they're still, you know, having their good time jumping up and down there. So because of that, I think my binder's stretching out. Probably because of that, because it's pushing out on a section that doesn't have the binding going on. And also because of that, I mean, it's really hard for me to know because I have severe back problems. But I feel like this binder's made my back worse because these are no longer supported in the same way that a bra supports them. They're just kind of free to do whatever they want. And they just are really low. You know, I really do have a large chest, guys. They just are super heavy, and without anything underneath of them to put them into the compression area, this just isn't working for me as well as it could. I know that it would work great for a lot of people that are nice and perky. You know, it's comfortable. I can definitely tell this compression would do its job if my chest were built differently. So if you're someone who has large breasts that have a tendency to go down instead of remain up there going, hello world, I'm nice and happy, then this might not be a good choice for you. I don't know what binder I'm going to try next. I'm definitely going to get something different. But I'm just wondering if I'm even really built for binders, given the fact that I do have this issue of it going down here. So in that respect, not exactly happy with this binder. It's great to have as like a backup binder so that if I am doing something such as performing or going out, it helps. It makes a difference, it does, but it doesn't make as big a difference as I hoped it was going to do. So I still recommend gc2b, great company, but not for people that are built in the way that I'm built. So in summation, that is my binder. That is my binder review. And like I said, gc2b is great, just not for me. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I am Sandra Mason, and I will catch you guys later.